Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, former Shia. Have gone on memory lane again, and what a terrible thing, what a terrible, terrible, horrifying reminder on these ayats, and now wanting to also help the Ismaili, His Highness Aga Khan, Imam, Ismaili Imam. What a dream. I mean, what do you call it, goal, right? So I wanted to go to His Highness Aga Khan also and ask him about these ayats in the Quran that I found, just for the reconfirmation and all that. Okay, so helping the Ismailis, meaning, and the Shias. Look at what I found on this Surah 42. Like how the Shias take it. I've shown this in one of my previous live streams. So how the Shias take this ayat, and I used to go to my father all the time, and so many times, like, are you sure this means love? I was stuck on this mu'adat, but it doesn't say hub. And now you see, where's the my love for my kinsfolk? Oh yeah, it says kurba. My father's like, no, in Arabic this is, but it doesn't say all, right? The prophets all, and all these problems I was having, again and again wanting to ask my father. So on this ayat, how the Shias take it, I've shown you, and how the Sunnis take it. This is one of the explanations, commentary from the Sunni side, the Islamic sources, which the Shias don't take because they've been guided by Prophet Muhammad and the Imams, the chosen Imams, right? So on this is, okay, I'm going to read out the verse. Surah 42 ayat 23. That is the bounty of which Allah gives tidings to His servants who have faith and do good deeds. Tell them, O Prophet, I do not ask you for any recompense or reward, meaning for my work, message giving, except love towards kinsfolk. Whoever does a good deed, we shall increase its merit for him. Surely Allah is most forgiving, most appreciative. Footnote 2, the word qurba in the original has been interpreted differently by the different commentators. One section of them takes the meaning of kinship and has given this meaning to the verse. I do not ask of you any reward for this service. So there are many different even about the word qurba, differently interpreted and all this. Guess why the Muslims would be in such a, even the religious scholars having different interpretations. So of course, as a former Shia, I would have to, like, okay, so I can't trust the Sunnis. So you see, going on interpretations and footnotes and all that, then this becomes very difficult for me. Even myself, I have to consult, perhaps write a letter, email His Highness Aga Khan or the Ismaili website and ask, what is this? So there were lots of questions. Like I just, concentrating on one thing and then asking this, and then I have this, and then I have that problem with the Quran ayats. So what I did was just make these live streams. Thanks to social media now, and what they have done for us, right? Truth seekers and all. I cannot put in words right now. So but much grateful to them. Anyway, so the qurba word also, and then I do not ask of you any reward for the service, but I do desire that you, O people of Quraysh, should show some regard for the kinship that is there between me and you. You should have accepted my invitation, but if you do not accept it, you should not be so hard-hearted as to become my bitterest enemies in the entire land of Arabia. What exaggeration. But this is the interpretation given by Hadrat Abdullah bin Abbas, which has been cited by Imam Ahmad, Bukhari, Muslim, Tirmidhi, Ibn Jarir, Tabrani, Bayhaqi, Ibn Sa'id, and others on the authority of many reporters. And the same commentary has been given by Mujahid, Ikrimah, Qatada, Sudi, Abu Malik, Abdurrahman ibn Zayd, bin Aslam, Dahak Atta bin Dinar, and other major commentators. Maududi, Quran.com, thank you. So this, what is the word here? Mawadat, right? Not hope, but loving kindness to me. It means, I think the word, it comes from Allah's name, Wadud, which means loving kindness. In the book, I had 99 names of Allah, generally. So what I did was, when I looked at this ayat, right, so it fits with, for me, so Surah 60 ayat 7, now I understand it, that it was actually, this was right, what Abdullah ibn Abbas had said. The uncle's son, Prophet Muhammad's uncle's son, Abbas, right? He also had an uncle, Abbas, and Imam Hussein had a brother, Abbas, a stepbrother. Okay, so Surah, if you see Surah Mumtahana, Surah 60 at 7, it may well be that Allah will implant love between you and those with whom you have had enmity. Allah is most merciful, Allah is most powerful, and Allah is most forgiving, most compassionate. Although the true believers were following the exhortation to sever their connections with the unbelieving kinsmen patiently, they were exhorted to sever connections with the unbelieving kinsmen patiently, yet Allah knew how hard it was to break off one's connections with his parents, brothers, and sisters, and near relations. Thanks to Quran.com and Maududi's footnote on this ayat. Therefore, Allah consoled them with the hope that a time would soon come when their same relations would become Muslims and their today's enmity would again change into love tomorrow. When this thing was said, no one could understand how this would happen, but hardly a few weeks had passed after the revelation of these verses, when Makkah fell and the people of Quraysh began to enter Islam. They had to enter Islam. How this happened, we don't know. I think they had to enter Islam because exhortation to the believers, true believers, to sever their connections with the unbelieving kinsmen patiently. However, it had become so hard. If you don't see this, and I'm dumbfounded still. So I was going to try and help the Ismailis, and why I'm still shocked about His Highness Aga Khan. Why doesn't he step down and say this is a false religion? expecting him to do that. Like Jiddu Krishnamurti dissolved the order, star of the star. Oh, because all these ayats, like, okay, they say in Surah Mumtahana, other ayats, that you can't fight them unless they war with you, harba and this, to forbid you respecting, and the prayer, so all this, right? So just getting this out of the way now. So the Shias would give me these ayats and say, look, for sure, like even Sunnis, but the Shias don't even have war with, don't fight, don't, even though they have sympathies, they feel they are victims, the Sunnis. So Allah only forbids you respecting those who made war upon you on account of your religion and drove you on account of your religion and drove you forth from your homes and backed up others in your expulsion, that you make friends with them. But then we see that disbelief only forbids you from them, and then here it will, the believers are supposed to cut ties. They're exhorted to sever ties, cut their ties with the unbelieving kinsmen patiently. So here we have a problem. Maybe, you would think that, the Shias would say, only those Christians, only those Jews, only those polytheists who have warred against you on your on religious basis, drove you forth, exiled you from their homes, backed up in your expulsion, that you make friends with them. Surah 60 at 9. So it's like, looking at the Imam's thing, what he would say also, and now going on that. Lastly on this Ismaili Islam, also Surah 9 ayat 107, and those who built them. I will show you this one. I had to put in a question mark here. Okay, so you see Shia's so which one was it? Surah 67, it may well be that Allah will implant love between you and those with whom you have had enmity. Look how he tried to, it boils my blood. Sorry, I'm going to rant out. It's still very painful, and I have lots of things to do, but I can't do them. Come back to this. I'm stuck on this Quran ayats and all. Can't eat properly. Not only due to my condition, but this also. So I really, sorry, it hurts me. I can't see hypocrisy. I can't take it. I can't stand it. I can't stand lies. So here I am, not wanting to hurt never intended to hurt any Muslim, anyone. But if I have, I apologize greatly. Wanted to do this in the best of manners and behavior and all that. Now, since the Hazir Imam, Ismaili Imam, it's very, very painful. He's right, like in my vision, my thoughts, and all. So I think I wish he also Hazir Imam, like I said before, he's like very positive. Makes me want to cry. Okay, let me just. Sorry, I'm very emotional, passionate, and I have to come here today earlier. I won't be able to come late. So this was what he said. Where is it? Aga Khan urges correct use of Quran teachings. 2003, 10/23. October 23rd. Oh, what a coincidence. It's still October, yeah. It's October 31st now. London. Aga Khan at the weekend spoke about freedom of interpretation as a generosity which the Holy Quran confers upon all believers. So excuse me, I don't, I'm really shocked. So he also spoke of what was needed to assure the growth of future generations of intelligentsia, so that we strengthen our own capacity to determine our destiny. See, in a keynote address at the international meeting, I think I should make a case, build a case against what Islam has done to me, against Islam, false religions, and it's distressful. And I've studied in London law, British law, nervous shock, and all this added demon attacks, but this also religious crisis. Do you understand what nervous shock is? Like the psychological, maybe there's been a reform in this by the British law. Nervous shock, lies, and please, we cannot take this kind of a thing. And then we get people coming here and trying to distract us, or God knows what they're up to, really. Nervous shock, common law. Oh, no, I mean, please, this is very, very serious. I feel like my head is hurting. And I keep losing my, not fully my senses, but going crazy on this. What does nervous shock mean? Psychiatric damage inflicted by the intentional or negligent acts or omissions of another. Such damage is compensatable if the victim was physically injured, or if it. What about psychologically injured? I don't know about that. I don't remember actually. Did I read a case on this? Physically injured. What about psychological injury? Anyways, so you see, this is like, but it says physical injury. We were told in Islam not to hurt feelings, even not to hurt anyone's feelings, even, right? They call them by the nicknames and all this. So it may be well that. So I joined, from the enmity and then mawadat. So here there's, from the Islamic sources, there's history. Allah consoled them with the hope that. Did I read this footnote right on under? Surah 60 at 7. First of all, you see what he has done. Severing ties. Then, of course, and not because of only this. So you would say, but Shias, wait. Here you would say the Islamic sources, Umayyad, some wives of the Prophet were also enemies of him. Hypocrisy, I understand. But you see, now you have to correct yourself. Ismailis, you have a wonderful Imam for this time, and I can see, and very good people Ismailis are. Well, I wish I could bring that kind of effect like the Imam has brought out. That effect on you has that effect on his murids and all. They will not misbehave. They will. We haven't seen a case, thank God, like of any crime or rape or things like that. So it's like the Catholics, when not really, but a little bit like this. You're accountable to your Imam, and if he finds out you've done something against his Farman, then you can leave Islam, and you should. Ismaili Islam. Oh, but not. You can still be Muslims, or like Elena Ali, maybe Salim Lalani likes the Quran, and says that Prophet Muhammad was like that, like Salim Lalani. Don't know if he's a Muslim or not. Some time ago, he was like, I'm not a Muslim. But then he quotes the Quran and Rasulullah in such a way, highly respecting and all this. He can't see in the Quran, but he's after His Highness Khan like anything. So that's totally unjust. Zulm on His Highness Khan, but Salim and Elaine Ali too. Elaine Ali is above Salim Narani. So the okay, so here Surah 42 at 23. Please look at it directly. Or maybe Imam Ali has said, no, this Quran has come and we're reading from the Hafs Quran, right? That is the Sunnis read from. And when the Ismailis are quoting from the Quran, I see word by word, Dr. Khalil Andani, His Highness Surah Ikhlas on Tawheed, Imam Ali said this, and word by word it's Surah Ikhlas. Samad and Ahad, what is the meaning of Ahad, unity of Allah in this? It's the same Quran that they're using. So now does it make sense? It doesn't have Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, right? Shias, please look at this. How you have been deceived. Not only, like, I'm talking about every one of you Muslims and myself. So when I saw myself being deceived by these Quran ayats, I had to come and help you out also. So let's see if I can help any Muslims remaining Ismailis, all this. And I hope His Highness Aga Khan, for humanity's sake, if the Ismailis leave and maybe he's not responsible for them. But he's responsible for telling us the truth. Sometimes we speak the truth and we get killed because of this religion. Religions like these. Against the leaders, prophets and all. Okay, so do I have to go into deep into this just now? For now. Another thing. Surah 9, ayat 107. Right? So here the Sunnis are, what I mean to say is the Islamic sources that say this are right. Surah 42 ayat 23 and Surah 60 ayat 7, right? Okay? And then we'll see about hypothetical. Allah, again on that. So now you get it, what Imam, what they've done, how they changed things. My kurba could extend to what? The tribes, relatives, like far off relatives of Prophet Muhammad, right? What is kurba? Like, I understand kurba, but how close is this kurba? Could kurba mean even the your clan, your tribe, or far off relatives? Not near ones. What does qurba mean? Okay, I haven't searched that out in the Quran right now, so I don't have to ask anyone. If the Quran has the answer in another ayat, what is really what qurba means? What kind of relatives? So all this, I think Shias, it's been like, put in this, that my kinsfolk. Look at how he's changed the ayats. So here I go with the Sunni side. And then, not in everything, of course, this religion is gone case. Surah 9 ayat 107 says, and those who built a masjid to cause harm and for unbelief and to cause disunion among the believers and an ambush to him who made war against Allah and His Messenger before. And they will certainly swear, we did not desire aught but good. And Allah bears witness that they are most surely liars. Airplane is passing by, or helicopter, I don't know. Just a little bit waiting. So please see this ayat. I've seen the tafsir, Sunni tafsir on this. Did I check the Shia? Wait a minute. It says that these were, they built a masjid to harm and for unbelief. Oh, and to cause disunion among the believers, and an ambush to him who made war against Allah and His Messenger before. Like they were fighting for Allah and His Messenger too, right? And they're called hypocrites. Surah 9, Ayat 107. Please concentrate. Have I got now what has happened to me? Oh my God, what is this? Look, word by word, Quran.com, thank you. Maybe I could have taken a translation that corrected this ayat. Then I would never have known. So, and there are those hypocrites who took for themselves a mosque for causing harm and disbelief and division among the believers, and as a station for whoever had warred against Allah, as a station for whoever had warred against Allah and His Messenger before. And they will surely swear we intended only the best. And Allah testifies, excuse me, and Allah testifies that indeed they are liars. It's like some Sunnis who in Karachi went on the masjid roof, I was told, and stoned the Shia procession with stones, pelted, right? Stoned with stones, pelted, Shia procession, religious, stoned. You get it? So what's happened here? I'm also going stoned with stones. Please see this. I'm also going crazy here, losing it. Stoned with stones, pelted, stoned. Hello, isn't it as a station for whoever had warred against? Whoever had warred against Allah. Wait a minute. And they, oh no, you're not supposed to do this. You're creating division. Very good, Shias. You have taken it from this ayat? How great is our religion. Sunnis may pelt us with stones. This is what, these are the hypocrites. You get it? I know it. I've seen it. I experienced it. I heard it. My father got the stone on his chest. Let me see. So they were fighting for Prophet Muhammad and Allah, who made a harb, battle. No, wait. And those who take a masjid for causing harm and for disbelief. So this is not right, like Shias will tell you. What you Sunnis are doing against, or what you have done against, like one Shia procession, one in Karachi, and for division among the believers, and as a station for whoever had warred, harb, not fight, qutilu or qutili. What did qutili? What did word Arabic? Harbed, yani warred, battled. They used it as a station for whoever warred against Allah and the Messenger before. These are Muslims. You see how it is written. So some Muslims, hypocrite Muslims, they did this. And they were told not to do this. Shias, you would give me this ayat against this, those who are attacking the Shias, right? Those Muslims, not non-Muslims, not Christians, not Jews. For goodness sakes. And then Ismailis, I don't want you to fall in this trap of this deception. Moreover, I guess we have to be quiet. Why can't the Imam see this? So, yes, the Imam could give me this. Look, Zahra. Right? And what did I give him earlier on? Surah 42 at 23 and Surah Mumtahana ayat. It's not his near of kin. It's so reading Surah Mumtahana, Surah 42 at 23 makes sense, right? And well explained by Maududi also, very direct. Okay, so Hazir Imam will explain this. Yeah, maybe not direct. What I'm saying is through his murids and website and all this, right? But actually it's the Imam right? I want answers from and evidence from that Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet. And now this. Now you see the ayats. I've finished with the ayats, the contradictions and all this. I'm finished with Islam. Now still giving that chance to His Highness Agha, Ismaili Islam. There are places where they make sense. So, new religion promised by Allah to the believers, and they will be successors and all that. But there are ayats that this, like these, really. So, Imam, you Shias wouldn't do this, right? Making a mosque or causing harm and disbelief and division among the believers. And I know who you are, Shias. You are the true believers. And then God knows best, right? Sunnis, if, they don't, God knows. Their deen, their madhab, them. We can't see. But at least you know that who are the Shias. True believers, right? Would never do this, causing harm. And they made a station, this masjid, as a station for whoever had battled against Allah and His Messenger before. Guess how I found this? I was looking for that word, qatil, the meaning of, qatil and fight and kill, or what is it? Some say it means killing. Some say, and then there's harb also, that is the battle. So when I went, I was taking sharp turns and all this problems. So I found this harb in 2 ayats. This ayat very important. Look what refused. Maududi has not given any footnotes on this. Has he? No. So you need to go and read multilingual Quran. Again, What's wrong with it? Oh, okay, here it is. Surah 9, ayat 107. Abu Amir was a Christian monk before the arrival of the Prophet in Medina. He used to tell the people of Medina that a promised prophet was about to appear, but when he came and conquered the hearts of the people, what is this really, Hercules? Holy Prophet arrested in Quba for 4 days before entering the city on his emigration from Makkah. The time Masjid Dirar was completed, Abu Amir died in Syria. The hypocrites requested the Holy Prophet to consecrate it by praying therein. He did not, and after his return from Tabuk, it was demolished. The Holy Prophet rested in Quba for 4 days before entering the city on his emigration from Makkah, and had built the first masjid there. Can you believe this? No, no, you tell me who the hypocrite is. You get it now? This is end. It's the ending of these. We are told, they divided, disunite the believers, and as an ambush to him. To whom? To him who made war against Allah and His Messenger before. That the mean? No, no, don't tell me that I'm going to, what am I seeing? Oh, I'm seeing what is not there. Oh, no, no, no. Shias. So you will give me Surah Mumtahana ayats? Don't fight them if they don't fight you, and this. Shias. As an ambush to him, like as a station to him, oh, as a refuge for him who made war against Allah and His Messenger before. They say as a refuge. No, no, maybe I'm wrong. What is this? Am I getting cognizant? Wait a minute, let me see. Quran.com. Oh, no, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. Like doesn't this ayat say that, sorry, can you, maybe I'm wrong. As a station for whoever, oh, to give refuge to them. Whoever had warred against Allah and His Messenger. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong in this. So I make mistakes here. You see, now I can't trust, so maybe now I also make these. I also have this, what have I gotten now into? Irsadan, a station to protect them. Protect. I've done this ayat before also. As a station to protect them for whoever warred against Allah. As a refuge, you mean? Some say ambush, as an ambush. So they could ambush the believers? Oh, as an outpost for those who fought God and His Messenger before. Let me see. Yeah, maybe this is like, oh, so they can attack, ambush, meaning they can attack the believers? Oh, this means that as an ambush for him, meaning of ambush is to attack by surprise from a hidden place. Oh, so to give him refuge. Oh, in this, sorry, I'm wrong. I apologize. Wait. Let me just see this. Yeah. So this is the masjid. Oh, this as a refuge to those who they could ambush who warred against Allah and the Messenger, so now they could um, again attack. In fact, he said, may the liar between the two of us be cursed. Even the answers given by the Holy Prophet did not satisfy this unfortunate man. In fact, he said, may the liar between the two of us be cursed and die in travel far away from friends and relatives. He also said, I shall be there to help any aggressor against you. And so he did, helping them, ambush for those who warred against Allah and the Messenger. Oh, they kept this masjid as an ambush so they could attack the believers. He fought on the side of the enemies of Muslims. Okay, now I got it because there are so many problems and I also get, this is my fault. As an ambush for those who warred against, meaning give them refuge, and as an ambush to him who made war against Allah and His Messenger before, so they could attack the believers and Allah and the Messenger. So sorry, this is my fault here. Let's see the, okay. Who is the hypocrite? No, here it's my fault, huh? So Surah 4 ayat 78 sufficient is Allah as a witness, Quran. Surah 4 ayat 78, wherever you are, death will find you out, even if you are in towers, built up strong and high. Sorry, but can you blame me with so many ayats that we never thought were the way I see it now, right? So that's why I got, sorry, but still I would apologize. If some good befalls them, they say this is from Allah. But if evil, they say this is from you, O Prophet. Say, all things are from Allah. What does this mean? Now you see, they said some good befalls them. They say this from Allah. Remember that there are believers. Allah says that most of them are associates. The mushrik are believers in Allah. Surah 12 ayat 106. Okay, so they believe in Allah. They say all good comes from Allah. Now, at the second ayat, the next ayat, sorry, in Surah 4, ayat 79, what comes to you of good is from Allah. But now it's changed to what comes to you of good is from Allah. First, it's all good comes from Allah. And I've done this, remember? But what comes to you of evil is from yourself. Now it's like this. The next ayat is everything that befalls you is from Allah. Then it says, what evil comes is from yourself. They say that whatever comes from Allah is good. What Bibi Zainab said to Yazid in the Darbar, I think, in her khutbah there in Damascus, Dimashq. Oh, Syria. God has given us nothing but good. Right? There's something like this. And yet here they say that no. And they are saying what evil befalls us is from you. Look at this ayat. I've been doing these two ayats and previously I've done it. Sufficient is Allah as a witness. Also this I'm concentrating on. Why? Say, no. Witness, Allah is sufficient as a witness. Who knows what the witness is? Which witness? There's one man who, Surah Baqarah 204 to 205. So you see, I may be making mistakes, but in all in all, overall, it's a false religion. So say 7 ayat 188 says, say, this is Prophet Muhammad. Allah has told Prophet Muhammad to say. Now, how the Shias will take it is, how will the Shias take this ayat? Say, or he's saying Prophet Muhammad, it's through him to the believer. It's Okay. C. I do not control any benefit. He doesn't control any benefit or harm. This is the translation of someone, corpus.quran.com. I didn't go inside, sorry. Just from Google search outside for now. Sorry, our translator, although he may not be alive. He's not alive. Say, I do not control any benefit or harm from my own soul except as Allah please. Right? And had I known the unseen, I would have had much of good, and no evil would have touched me. I am nothing but a warner and the giver of good news to people who believe. Now you'll say, no evil would touch him, but he doesn't touch anyone with evil. But look, if evil touches you, then evil touched me. I went abusing. God knows what I've done. I don't want to even think about it. But anyways, you would say, no, he doesn't go abusing or anything. Evil touching him is like harming him and all this, giving him trouble. But he remains patient. Okay, the point here is that, what is the point? Forget, now you see how you will explain this ayat, but if you compare it to Surah 4 ayat 78, what are they saying? If some good befalls them, they say this is from Allah. They don't say this is from us. They say this is from Allah. All good comes from Allah. He's the source of all goodness, right? Shias? But if evil, they say this is from you, O Prophet. Meaning, here it does mean him. Say all things are from Allah. First, anyways, this from the Prophet, right? Now, compare it with Surah 7 ayat 188. And no evil would have touched me. I have no control of benefit or harm for my own soul, except as Allah please, right? He's got to do dua Yamani. Oh Lord, I've done zulm on my soul, nafsi. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Dua Yamani. Dua Yamani, you know which Imam, who it came from. I guess he also this like just jumping to Dua Yamani. अल्लाह अपने नफ्स पे जुल्म नहीं करो ज़हरा, कुफर नहीं बको, कुफर नहीं बको, कुफर नहीं बोलो, नहीं बोलो कि अल्लाह नहीं है, अल्लाह क्यों ऐसे जुल्म करवाता है, अल्लाह जुल्म, कुफर कुफर कुफर, disbelieving. Oops, where's the English translation? You're a prophet? No, this is for the believers. You see that ayat. Say, but I'm a warner. Is a believer a warner and giver of good news? What does it say in the end? Oh Allah, you are the real king. There's no God except you. I'm your servant who has oppressed myself. Nafsi, I have done zulm on myself. I'm confessing my sins, and no one pardons sin except you, and no one pardons sin. So pardon me, O forgiver, the praiseworthy. Oh Allah, I appreciate. This is all from Dua Yamani, right? Now it doesn't say from which Imam it comes from. Maybe it doesn't say. Oh, Sahifa Alawiya by Imam Ali. Imam Ali, it comes from Imam Ali. Back to so please, again, look at this, right? Don't tell me that your religious scholars haven't made mistakes and all this. And I'm not hiding, I confess, I proclaim. Say, I do not control any benefit. Okay, I'm nothing but a warner and the giver of good news. Yes, this is not for the believers through him. Say, I do not control any benefit or harm for my own soul, nafsi, except as Allah please. And he's speaking from his own mouth now. I mean, Allah's telling him, see, right? But he's saying it through his own. What has he done? अपने ही मुंह से बता दिया ना कि, see, that's what they're saying, the evil that's from you. Because you have no control over. And what have you done except as Allah pleases? Because maybe Shias and Sunnis, Surah Tahrim ayat, he fell short. You unlawful, that's not allowed to any messenger, but a privilege to him, you would say. Which Ismaili is going to come and say this, please? And which Muslim now? And after having explained this in several live streams on that, from every angle, every other ayat. Now recently I found this in Surah Anbiya ayat to show you he cannot do this in Surah Tahrim, that you have said he can do this. This is from Allah, but oh, Shias. Bibi Zainab said to Yazid, so remember Juwayriya bint Harith standing there in front of this false prophet, and Safiya bint Huyay and her sister was screaming, tribes killed, exiled, right? And you are told, you're going to give me an ayat from, you know how difficult it was to show you? You're going to go to Surah Mumtahana. What a good Imam, he's wasted his time on this horrid, hypocritical religion. There's an ayat, maybe it's come from the polytheists. Even if truth be against yourselves, your parents, and you're not supposed to obey your parents in polytheism, right? As a believer, you're supposed to obey law and authority and the messenger. And if they tell you to become polytheists, worship idols, things like that, or associate partners with Allah, that ayat in the Quran, oh God. If they are expelled, they will not leave with them. Oh, look. One of the translations, another ayat, Surah 3 ayat 112, wherever they were covered with ignominy, except when they were protected, these poor Jews. They were protected by either covenant with Allah or a covenant with men. Covenant with men. Or Muslims, you would say. They were laden with the burden of Allah's wrath and humiliation is stuck upon them. All this because they rejected. Now, how many are you going to punish? Jews. When did they kill their prophets? Only the Messiah, he was a false Messiah for them. Jesus Christ. Because they rejected the signs of Allah and slayed the prophets. They did not slay prophets. Without right even. Of course, without right, they would slay the prophets, true prophets. Oh my God. It's like saying, like I said before, hey, I've become dumb. Stupid. Stoning the procession with stones. Without right, and maybe the translation, I don't know, maybe this, maybe too many maybes. Slay the prophets without right and because they disobeyed and transgressed. So wrath has taken them, and now prophet, wherever they go, ignominy, except when they were protected by either covenant with Allah or covenant with men. Surah 3, ayat 112, Al Imran. If the Jews have ever enjoyed, Maududi, footnote, if the Jews have ever enjoyed any measure of peace and security anywhere in the world, they owe it Oh, Thopifying favors now, imposing favors. Ah, they owe it to the goodwill. No, no. Who do they owe it to? Jump to the polytheists. Come on, Makkans. Makkan polytheists. They owe it to the goodwill and benevolence of others. Yes, yes, others. Polytheists, right? Rather than their own power and strength. At times, polytheists didn't even go to Yathrib and make it Medina. They kept to their Makkah. At time, he went to Yathrib, made it Medina. Oops. So I hope this gets into the ears and mind, heart of His Highness Aga Khan IV. He's very, like, you know how positive he is about Islam. At times, Muslim governments granted them refuge. Sorry, any lies I can't read out aloud. Ah, I kind of get any lies. It doesn't digest. I feel like throwing up. But it has to I have to. No, not regurgitate. At times, Muslim governments granted them refuge. Huffing, puffing. While at others, non-Muslim powers extended protection, right? Thank God for this, Maududi. Similarly, if the Jews ever emerged as a power, it was due not to their intrinsic strength, but to the strength of others. Who gives strength to the believers? Surah Mujadil Ayat 22. The Spirit. Holy Spirit. Oh my God, we strengthen them, even Jesus Christ. So this also very, very wrong, Maududi. And, and it has remained with the Muslims like this for how many years? Say international translation of this ayat. They have been put under humiliation by Allah wherever they are overtaken, except for a covenant from Allah. Like by Allah, no, it's in bracket. But you know, and yes, it's okay to put in. But by the people, right? Anyways, for a covenant from Allah, overtaken, except for, I have to be quick, from Allah and a rope from the Muslims. Huh? The ayat didn't say, this is a translation of this ayat, not a explanation. Surah 3 ayat 112. Sahih International, and this translation is Maududi's, the first one I read out. The second one is Sahih International's, I'm reading out, translation of Surah 3 ayat 112. It doesn't say a rope from Muslims, and then you know what it does. Quick, Surah 59 ayat 11, Hashar, Surah Hashar. Who helped these, right, Jews? Holy Spirit, and also they had this treaty with the Makkan polytheists. But here, look what Hashar ayat says 11. Have you considered the hypocrites, or prophet meaning? Consider the hypocrites who say to their followers, the faithless among the people of the book, Jews, especially Jews here. If you are driven out, who was driven out in Surah Hashar? Who's Surah Hashar on? Hashar Nashar. The exile. The expulsion. The expulsion. If you are driven out, we shall go with you. We would never listen to anyone who sought to harm you. Who are they? Polytheists are saying to the Jews, right? Sought to harm you. If you are attacked, we shall certainly come to your aid. God bears witness that they are in fact liars. Now you know this God bearing witness. He can give wahi to anyone he likes. And maybe wahi coming, remember? So all in all now, Wahi coming, I showed you from the Quran ayats. Now here, wahi coming from wahi coming from Shaitan also. Wahi coming to the mother of Musa without the angel. Surah, and also witness, Surah Baqarah 204, 205, he calls Allah to witness what is in his heart, and he's the fiercest of enemies and all this. So witness, and now Ismail is also see. Shia, 12ers also see. God bears witness that you are in fact liars. God knows what he did there under duress, the women raping, I'm a hostage. Right? House arrested, I can't go out, this, that. What shall we do? Maybe he took Makkan women and threatened to rape them if they came close. So this is how he uses Allah. He did many things. He was a caravan robber. It wouldn't be surprising if he, like, I will rape your women now in front of you, right? There is Pakistan. There was in Shabnam a case, but I was told that's not correct. There are two views, right? Pakistanis. There were the gang rape and Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Ziaulak was there. Then Shabnam, the actress, appealed to Ziaulak, and then the rapists, oh, sorry, the robbers, they say no, she wasn't raped. But there was rumor going on that she was raped in front of her husband, Robin Ghosh. Robin Ghosh. Sorry, I keep saying. Right? Shabnam, the film actress, Pakistani, from Bangladesh originally. Gang rapes happening and all this. And anyways, that's Islamic Republic of Pakistan. But like what, Muslims can do this too, right? He's gone scot-free, and then he's joined one of them, Bandali, what's his name? The robber, the thief. He's joined Imran Khan's party. Then Imran Khan found out what he had done. Shabnam, I think, tweeted, and then he was removed from the party, Imran Khan's party, political party. Okay. God knows. So now the Makkan polytheists and all can't help the Jews in Yathrib. And this is how he gives it to them, and saying that, now see, God bears witness. Now, witness is a creation also. Can you believe it? If, now see, if, since even the Sunnis were told, like, we can't say anything against the head, the leader. Let's say the president of, Amir of Qatar, or let's not take Qatar, let's take UAE, right? What if, if he is, imagine, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, right? President, he rapes someone. I'm scared of UAE. So the poor Pakistani, I'm okay, using you for this. So, and you know how the Sunnis take their Muslim leaders, like if he is the head of the country and he's a Muslim, he becomes your leader. That's what, you're not supposed to complain against him, right? If you complain, what if he's threatening a woman that I have power and I will rape you? Where, if you won't even be able to get to the United Nations. Your children will be dead. Your whole family will be dead. Your sisters will be raped. Your nieces will be raped. What did Yahya Khan do in the war? Ayub Khan, Yahya Khan. Bangladesh, she women. How many he got raped? Maybe I'm not making too much out of this. I have seen it now. I've shown you a lot. Now just the end. So Ismailis also. You see how Imam Ali has been told the clever mind. Then his intellect is him. Prophet Muhammad is the intellect, the first intellect. And it says whatever what it was. First intellect, right? So Ismaili, we have to get Ismailis for this. Ismaili. And look what he's done. Like, and here in this, okay, maybe wait. Quickly go there. So the first intellect, I think, is Prophet Muhammad, right? The perfect man and all this. And the light also of Allah. Have you considered the hypocrites? No, look at this ayat. Ooh. Surah 3 ayat 112. They have been put under humiliation by Allah wherever they are overtaken, except for a covenant from Allah and a rope from the Muslims. Does the ayat say rope from the Muslims? Where's the transliteration? Now, look at this translation of Maududi. It doesn't say rope from Muslims. It says something like a covenant with men. Surah 3 at 112, right? So we are told not only others help the Jews, they are very, very weak. They have the wrath of Allah on them. But even the polytheists helped, others helped, non-Muslims helped Jews. They were so weak. But the point, the point of it is here. What is it? Surah Hashurat, what am I saying? If they are expelled, they will not leave them, and if they are fought, they will not aid them. The Makkan polytheists. Look at this.